Hello and welcome to this Excel index match tutorial. Index match is a combination of the functions index and match in Excel, which can be used as a more flexible alternative for Vlookup. We start with a table on this sheet, which shows the population size, capital, currency and language for each country listed. Let's start with choosing a certain capital, Brussels for example. We would like to find the corresponding value for currency using the index match combination in Excel. Before we do this, we explain how the formulas index and match work separately, and we'll start with index. The index function has two required parameters, the array and row number, as you can see, and one optional, which is the column number. Remark that the square brackets indicate that the column number is optional. First, we need an array. Let's take the entire table, so we enter B3 to F16. Then we need the number indicating which row to look at, and the number indicating which column to look at. If we would like to find the currency used in Brussels, we just have to count which line Brussels is on, and which column contains the currency. So we have 1, 2. Brussels is on the second row, so the second parameter in our function is 2. Currency is on the 1, 2, 3, 4th column, so the third parameter in our function is 4. If we now press enter, we see that euro appears on the screen. Remember that the column number is optional. You don't have to fill this one in if your array only counts one column. In the index function, we need to enter numbers as parameter. Of course, it is not handy if you want to look up a value, and you always have to enter the numbers manually. To solve this issue, we introduce the match function, which gives you the number of row that the lookup value can be found on. The match function requires a lookup value and a lookup array, and you can enter a match type optionally. In our case, we would like to find the number of row that the capital Brussels is on. So we insert our lookup value, Brussels. Then we insert the lookup array, the capital column D3 to D16. And as a final parameter, we insert 0, as we are looking for an exact match. The less than and greater than options for the match type can be used to find the closest lower or higher value in a sorted column. If we now press enter, we see that 2 appears on the screen as required. Next, we will use the index match combination to find the currency corresponding to the capital Brussels. To do this, we start by typing index. Then we need to enter the array where we will look for the required value. In this case, we will try to find our value in the entire table, so we enter B3 to F16 as a first element. Then we need to find the row number. We will do this using the match function. As we are looking for Brussels in the capital column, we type match I4 array D3 to D16 and 0 to indicate that you are looking for an exact match. Now we still need to enter the last element of the index function, the column number. As we are looking for the currency in the title row, we enter match I5 B2 to F2 and again 0 for the exact match. If we now press enter, then you see that the output is euro, which is the currency corresponding to Brussels. If we now change the element to find to language and the capital to Berlin, we see, as expected, Germany as output. I hope you enjoyed this Excel index and match tutorial. Even if you are already used to Vlookup, you would do yourself a favor by using index and match more often as well. Subscribing to the channel would be very helpful. Comments or feedback are much appreciated as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.